I was just giving you a sample. I was just giving you a sample of agencies that were too big to fail.
Exactly.
Right? GPL, GWI, GuySuCo. They're too big to fail. Such that if they're failing, the government must step in. Forestry Commission fails. If it fails, it's not a. But the government stepping in there. Transport and Harbors Department, again, if it fails because you have private sector operators in the sector, but the government is not going to allow transport to fail. You understand? And therefore, and these aren't small subsidies of 40 million here and 50 million. These things run into millions of dollars in subsidies at the smaller level of the Forestry Commission, and billions. I can tell you that since 2015, when we came into power, to when we left, we had transferred over $60 billion to GuySuCo. Cash. It comprised roughly 35 billion in actual transfers from 2015 right up to 2017, including transfers for the payment of severance pay and so on, so roughly about 35 billion. And then we took a 30 billion bond, that we backed as the government. And so when you add the two together, that's in excess of 65 billion that had been transferred under our. And when you add now what this government has transferred since they have come into power, it means that from 2015 to now, GuySuCo would have been the beneficiary from the Treasury of over $100 billion.
Wow.
$100 billion.
Yeah.
And when you look at the state of GuySuCo today, it's worse than when we left in 2022. Check on every metric you will see. It's worse in terms of production and everything else. GuySuCo is using more money to produce less sugar.
Wow. Mm-hmm.